Hi, this is Åsa, and welcome to this showing of my favorite stationery for January and February. I planned on doing this every month, but we are at the end of, almost at the end of February, and I still haven't done it. So this is both for January and February, so it's quite a lot. So have a nice coffee. I will have a sip. And let's do this and see how long it takes. I'm going to start with the planner. That's been my favorite for both January and February, mostly February, but it has grown on me. And it's the Midori Hibino. It's a chunky one, and I have used it for most days, not all days, but most days. And I use it as a daily list notebook. I'm currently a lot at home, so this stays at my desk, and I have taken it out once and the pages were messed up, so I'm not going to do that anymore unless I have a proper cover for it so it won't get destroyed in my bag. So let's look at this one then. The Hibino starts with a year at a glance and some future log. I'm not good at having future logs on paper. I have the future logs in my Google Calendar mostly. And then I update every week with what's in the Google Calendar. So I mostly decorate the monthly views as well. So there's nothing in them. But I think it's so much fun to decorate the monthlies. So this is February. And I started using the Hibino for, well, at the beginning, I didn't really know what to use it for. So in the beginning, there are a lot of empty pages. I just pre-decorated and then there was empty pages. But then I started using it for evening notes. I wrote down good, thank you, help. And that went on for a while, but I'm not an evening person. So a lot of evenings I just forgot or was too tired to even bother. So I thought, and then I came up with using it as a to-do list, and that went quite well. To-do lists, and some of the evenings I wrote down good, thank you, and help for the next day. So then I continued doing this, and let's show you. And then I added. Then I added some time blocking when I'm going to do what, and the to-do, good, thanks, and help. Then I wrote it in English, I don't know why. And then I also started to add text about my ultimate day. Sort of in the morning, just setting the stage for the day to go as well as it can, and just thinking positive about things that I know going to happen. So that went on for a while. So this is also the same thing. My schedule, the to-dos, good, thanks, and help, and my ultimate day. What I have done now, let's see, I can show you yesterday's spread. I have skipped the time blocking because it doesn't really do much for me anyway. So I've started to write down the focus for the day, the reset activity that I'm going to do, a creative activity, work activity, mental health activity. So this is just so I keep track on that I do something with all of these areas. I also wrote about my ultimate day. And then I started to write about an assumption that I have about myself or about the way life is or how things work. And then I analyze it and see if my assumption is correct or not. And it's tough to do that, I must say, but also really, really helpful. So this is the Hibino, using it almost every day. And I'm trying out different layouts and different decorations, and I pre-decorate it because in the mornings when I'm writing this one, I'm not in the mood for decorating. I'm barely awake, so the pre-decoration is there to make the pages pretty. Otherwise, they wouldn't be if I would do it in the mornings. Okay, so let's go to the next thing that I've used a lot and also loved a lot, and that's this ink that I used for stamping. It's from Versa Magic. It's called Niagara Mist, and it's it's a greenish, olive green almost, light greenish color, and I can show you a page where I used it. Let's see if I have it in this one maybe. This is my Thinking of You that I have for memory keeping. So there is the color, and it's quite light, so it doesn't shine through to the other page. And it's not so much in your face, it's also up here. That's the color. I think it's really, really nice, and it's really nice on this sort of soft yellowish paper, I think. And as you can see, oh sorry, as you can see, here is one of my favorite stamps used, and I'm not a really good stamper yet, but I'm working on it, so it's a little bit messy, but I really love this. It's so cute. I don't know why, I just love it. And this is from Favorite and Kurukinki. Something like that at least, and it's called a scene, and yeah, it's a beautiful scene. And speaking of stamps, I also have used these two, and they are from Nova Production. I think it says it that here, Nova Production. Yeah. And they are called Appreciate and Moment, and up here you see the moment, and it's also a bit messy from my stamping, not the stamp itself is really, really good. And I think I also used this, I have stamped in this one as well. Oh yeah, here's one page there marked for stamping. So there's also the scene, and I also like these ones that are hanging from the upper side of the image. Yeah, let me take those out. Trying to remember what pages to show you. Yes, and I also have this stamp. It's so cute. I love birds in both in stamps and in stickers. I don't know why. I'm not a big bird person for birds outside, but as a stamp, or the image of birds, I think are so, I don't know what the word to use. I love them. I just love using them. And this one is from Sushi Orishige. I might butcher that one as well. Sushi Orishige, bird, and it's called Bird Stamp. Well, let's talk about washi and pet tapes. Yeah, so I have I used a lot of washes, but 3 washes that I've used more than others that I go to all the time, and it's these 3. And let's start with this one. It's called, it's from Stationery Instinct, and it's called Walked. And they are just scenes from villages and from city areas and from mountain areas, and I think they are so nice to use. Let me show you. Here I have it, also in the Thinking of You, down here. And I also think that I've used it in, this is my Midori One Day One Page in A5 that I use for morning pages. And I also decorate this one since it's used in the mornings. So this is a pre-decoration using this washi. And I think it just creates a calmness of the page. Can you say that? It makes the page calm. Okay, that was what I'm trying to say. So that is this one. And I also used quite a lot this one. I have this both in pet tape and in washi tape, and I use both of them. And it's from some sort of fern, and it's called Glimpse of Shadow. And it's also, I think it's so amazing. Let me show you. I think I have it in also in the Thinking of You. Not there. No, it's in this one. Sorry. Like this. All of these are from the same. This is the this is the washi tape that I've used on this page. And I think I also have a page I can show you. Like this. In the Hibino, and where I have it in the background here. I think it's really nice. And I can fit it in almost anywhere. And the last washi that I've used a lot is this one. It's from Bon Bon Stickers, and it's called My Little Kitchen, and it's just different things that you can see in a kitchen. It's bread and knife and pizza and banana and dessert and a lot of different images. And often I just cut them out and stick one at a time. And I also use this one in all the different books. In this spread in my Midori Hibino, and in this, in the Thinking of You. For some reason I really like this spread. It's so messy, but also fun. Yeah, those were the 2 that I could show you. I also have a notepads. This is just a notepad, and these are sticky notes that I think are absolutely adorable. This one is from Toraneko Bon Bon Sticky Note, and this is from Niret Memo Pad, the Bloom series. And I can start with this one. They are different patterns. So the first one here I've used quite a lot. And there's another sort of pattern. And there's yet another one. And you have the days up here. So you can use this for note-taking for certain days. And for instance, I've used it in my weeks, and I've used it in my thinking of you. Let's see where I put it. Let me just find it in this one. And so I put this one down here just for decoration, really, because I think it's so pretty. So this is the notepad from Niret, and this is so pretty and funny, mostly funny maybe. So it's a dog sticking out in this craft paper. I think it's so funny, and it's sort of like begging for something. So, and in the books you've seen that I've marked the pages with these page flags in different colors, and they are from Analog Keeper. And this special color, these are their mini index flags, and this is called Ground, I think. And the colors are quite ground looking, I think, with brown and green and gray. These are really, really useful and easy to use, and very thin as well, but sticks on the page quite well. Ooh, what more? I have to take a sip of coffee. Yeah, I can have this one. This is the storage, or I can take these two. These are my two favorite storage solutions. This one is a book for stickers from Shinsi Kato. And first I thought it was so tiny. You see, it's basically an A6. But then when I started using it, I found the A6 perfect, because it's easy to carry around with everything else and doesn't take up that much space. So I use these for stickers, and I reach for it more or less every day. Just the smaller one that are easy to forget about or lose, especially if you started to use most of the stickers. Can't find the word. So just fill it up completely. And like that. So this is a really, really, really useful thing for me. And I'm thinking about adding to get another one, because it's so much easier to find the stickers that I want to use when they're in something like this. And the other storage solution is a bit of a surprise for me, at least. It's from Siva. It's a wallet. But I'm using it as a pen pouch, more or less. I have some index flags, more index flags, and more sticky note. I always carry around sticky notes. A small scissor, a tiny, thin, thin scissor from Hobonichi, and some small stickers, just in case, you never know. And then in the wallet compartment I have the essential things like, let me see here, glue, pen and refill, a black Pentel pen for writing headlines, a mite liner if I need to color in something, and then a pencil from Mitsubishi Uni, I think it's so cool. Let's see. Oh, where is it? And I also an eraser. And I also have this one in there, but I'm gonna talk about it when I talk about my favorite pens. So this is actually a wallet, but it's tiny, it's nice to the touch. You can hear the sound. I touch it. It's a bit crinkly, and it's some sort of paper texture. Really, really nice. And I like the beige color, and I think it goes well with, even though they're not the same, but I think it goes well with the Hibino. So this falls under storage solutions. Let me move that to the side. And let's talk about some stickers. I used quite a lot of stickers, so it was a bit difficult to choose the ones that were my favorites. But at the end, I chose these ones. I have had several of these, so these are not used, but I have used the other ones. And I have pre-decorated my Hibino with some of them. And they are so nice. They are really, really thin and really, really nice looking. Yeah, there's a special sort of texture to them. They are really good quality as well. So, this was messed up by me. And are all pre-decorated pages, and also these are from the same series, but these ones I have used up, so I can't show you the full sticker sheet. These are the same. They are so nice. I love them, and they are from Sijin, and the series is called Flower Boys, and there are several different patterns on the sheets, but these are two from that series. Well, let's talk about pens and fountain pens. My favorite both these months have been this Cerasa Nano. It's in 0.3. And it's gray, and I really love holding it. It's doesn't glide. The fingers don't glide when you hold it, and I love 0.3. It writes quite small. And the gray is a little bit softer than the black. It's hard to see here, but I think it's nice to look at the gray color. So I actually got a refill for that, or a new one, because I'm gonna use this one. It's almost finished. I'm gonna keep on using it because I really, really love that one. Okay, and then I have two fountain pens that I've used a lot these 2 months. This one I got from my husband for Christmas, and I love it. And it's a Travelers Company fountain pen, and I have just a black ink in it. Oh, here you can see the difference between the gray and the black. And I've used it for morning pages because then I write quite quick, and then it's okay the letters are a bit big. So this one I used mainly in January. And then this one is from Kaweco, and it's Kaweco Original 250, I think it's called, in black chrome. And it's a bit different than my other Kawecos because the clip here, it sits on the pen from the beginning. You can't really remove it, or you can, but no, maybe not. And the nib, I have Kaweco Sports, and this nib is much bigger, and I think it's really, really pretty. And it's a bit heavy, not too heavy, just a little bit heavy. And I have been struggling a little bit with writing with this one because I normally have my fingers quite close to the nib. And since this one is much bigger, I need to put my fingers a bit up on the pen. But I'm working on it. I'm getting better and better. So that's from writing with the Kaweco. And I also use this for morning pages now. And it writes really, really soft and nice. And in this one, I have an ink that I got as a freebie from K&S Papeteria. K&S Papeteria. Oh, it says there here. K&S Papeteria. It's when I ordered this pen, I got this this ink as a freebie. It's from Sailor. It's called the Date Kokoro, and it's a bit purple, and this is a color that I would have never bought myself because I'm not a purple person. But when I write with it, it's not in your face purple. It's a bit softer than the black, as you can see, but it's really, really pretty. It's dark, and I really like it. So yeah, I'm happy that I got it, and I haven't used everything, so I'm gonna keep on using it until that one is finished. And I also have used this one, I Am Cat. This is a long-time favorite from Wearingull, and I think I have some page here I can show you. Oh, this is the purple ink that I've used in the morning pages, and this is the I Am Cat, and it's so soft and nice and a little bit shiny. I don't know if you can see that it's shiny. I really love this one. Yeah. So that's that. Let's see, do I have anything left? Well, yes, these ones. I have two from Traveler's Company. This one just says Traveler's Notebook, the clip, and I use it every day, more or less, because, well, I do like this. It stays, I'm sure that it stays open. It does flip up like this, and I don't like it, so I'm having it like that one. So that's also something I use more or less every day. And this one, I have started to make so many mistakes, and I'm also started to get so irritated by all the mistakes I make. So this one is what do you call it? A correction tape. Sorry, and it's from Plus. It's called Viper Petite Cream, and it's 2.5 millimeters, so it's very, very tiny. But yeah, very useful when you're a bit scattered thought and write the wrong thing almost all the time. And let me see, this one is the last one. it's glue tape, because not in the notebooks I've shown you, but I have other notebooks where I stick a lot of things down, like for instance in my Happy Mail notebook. You know, I glue stuff down, a lot of stuff, and I go through glue stick after glue stick after glue stick, and then I finally got the big, or it's called large. It's from Kokuyo, and it's called Glue, and it's large, and it's huge. I mean, look at it. It's almost like an A6 in height, and then it's blue. The color disappears after a while, but it's blue, so you can see where you have put the glue on the paper. It's really nice. So this is not anything that I put in my bag when I want to take my journals out. It stays on my desk because it's so big. It's so big and heavy. Yeah, and these are my favorite things for January and February. So what do you think? Do you use anything, any of these items? Please let me know in the comments down below. Bye bye, have a nice day. Please subscribe.